Welcome into WideSide Sports, recording on a Saturday morning here in Lima, Ohio. Whoop, whoop.
Nice.
Probably the best entry of any fucking broadcast that was ever recorded in this fucking town.
Oh, 100%.
I know there's some people that like some people that may or may not be around us anymore, but that was better than anything they ever did in their life.
The best Saturday morning show I've ever been on.
Yeah, 100%. I listened to a Saturday morning show that you were on, and it ended in a fucking way that was a bummer.
It was just awful.
We don't need to talk about it.
No.
But that was like, hey, this is kind of funny. Oh, my God, this is tragic.
Yeah, it ended horribly. Just horribly. Killed the whole mood.
Might as well be like, oh, you know, when I was out and went on vacation clubbing baby seals.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
What? Yeah, it was not a good ending to that program.
It was I was thinking about that before I hit that. I'm like, man, I don't know if I have any stories. Obviously, I have no stories left like the last one I told. But all my other ones are just tragic and
sad. Yeah.
Like things that just maybe didn't go my way. That one went my way. I feel like I won that interaction.
Yeah, you did. You definitely punched that crippled kid. Nice job.
I like to call it more of a stiff arm with a fist. It was Derrick Henry before he even fucking was thought about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I don't, I get, we're going to dip into sports here a little quicker. Mainly, I didn't have a story. I was not prepared for this at all. But I was seeing something last night that just fucking bothered the shit out of me because it's starting already.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Mel Kiper Jr.
Oh, I know. My God.
Basically saying now that Will Levis is the number one quarterback to come out of this class. That fucking kid. Well, he played at Kentucky. You can't do that. He looks like Josh Allen. Okay. Meaning he's white and 6'3"?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a big arm? Okay. He can't hit open receivers.
Mm-hmm.
He's thrown 23 interceptions the last 2 years in fucking college.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that doesn't matter. He's just trying to make plays. Not one game in his college career did he ever throw for more than 250 yards.
Yeah,
Not one fucking time.
I don't know what the big fucking deal about this kid is.
The first comment was fucking great because it's kind of the way, and obviously it's been the way, and it'll go the same way, of like the way Mel Kiper stuff going. This guy just goes, so this guy's the number one pick. Funny thing is, if he was black, Mel Kiper would say to be a third rounder.
Ooh.
Which is kind of
true.
You know, Justin Fields ain't a leader of like,
yeah,
really?
Okay, because
like
seems like he is.
the Lamar Jackson thing.
Yeah.
The whole, I mean, it's like, hey,
and it's not just him with promoting that. For some reason, and it happens every fucking year, we have some dumbass moron, trying to promote that quarterback that's just not as good as the other two that are obviously available.
That are proven.
Yes. I mean, I have no idea where the hell you can look at Will Levis and say, oh, he's just as good as Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. How the hell can you look at those and say that? I watched 2 Kentucky games this year, and he himself ruined both of their chances. Yeah. The Florida game threw like 2 picks.
Yeah.
And then the Tennessee game, he threw 2 picks in the first quarter. And then they jumped on him like 21-0.
Yeah. And that was the one thing, people say, oh, yeah, but he's trying to play in the SEC. It's like, no. We're talking about late in the fourth quarter giving up the lead against a 1AA fucking program because you threw a pick 6 for your second interception of the game. Yeah. He fucking sucks.
He's terrible. I would rather draft if we're talking about who are you drafting? Obviously the 2 major ones. And I'm drafting the kid from fucking Florida because I know I have time to develop that kid because he's athletic as fuck. The Levis kid brings nothing to the table in the future. His ceiling's met. He brings nothing else.
One thing that's been proven with college quarterbacks going into the NFL, they are not high school kids coming to college. The one thing you cannot teach in the NFL is accuracy. You either are or you are not. And every year they say, he's a little inaccurate from times, but they'll teach him up and it's like, no, that's not. You're either accurate or you're not. You can either throw fucking strikes, or you can't.
The only way you can help accuracy is scheme. And basically, not a lot of people do that.
That doesn't work in the NFL. Like, your greatest schemers in the NFL is scheming your receiver to be open by 3 feet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it. Yes.
As opposed to scheming him open by 20 fucking yards in college.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not accurate in college, you can't make it in the NFL because that's open.
I have a weird not that I think he's fantastic or, anything like that, or I'm on the hype train. Why the hell aren't they talking about fucking the Bennett kid?
I don't know.
But I mean, what has he done wrong?
I think he's just a situational.
I get it.
One of those like if San Francisco at this point in time would be drafting a quarterback.
Yeah. Gotcha. I can see it. Yeah, I mean, I can see him in a couple different systems. 'Cause he's not a bad football player.
Yeah. He has that thing. Honestly, he has the thing that Josh Allen has. Now, Josh Allen is just 147,000 times better than him. Is where Stetson Bennett has that 7 to 8 minute gap where he just fucking zones out and makes, like against Ohio State, throws that fucking interception of like, hey, what? Why was you even pulling?
Yeah.
He goes through those stretches in every single game.
Yeah. But I mean, if we're talking about SEC quarterbacks, there's 2 in that conference.
Yeah. That
possibly
are better than
3
him.
That are better than him going into the draft.
And then everybody, I was reading through the comments because I was getting very upset of just people that don't get it. It's like, once this guy gets the pro day, he's going to be the number 1 pick. It's like, like Zach Wilson?
Yeah,
how's that fucking working out?
Doing real good.
Not only is he terrible, it's also came out of like he's a bad fucking human to the point where his teammates don't even want him in the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
If you put this guy back at fucking QB1, we're not playing for him.
I don't know how we can overlook that. That's a big fuck. I mean, look at Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Because he threw the ball really far.
He throws it really far and he's fast.
Yep.
He's got a high ceiling. Yeah, high ceiling that wasn't.
Gonna get traded.
Gonna
get traded.
Yeah. You traded away 3 first-round draft picks for that guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was always my thing, too, of like, you traded away 3 first-round draft picks for that kid.
Yep.
That you could develop him 3 years into what Justin Fields is now. And then hoping he can get past that of like, why didn't you just fucking wait back and take Justin Fields at 12?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if that was the fucking thing.
Plan. Well, the thing is, they weren't even picking at 12, weren't they? They were picking at like 8.
They traded up to 12, and then they did something to go from 12 to 3 or something. It was something
like that.
I think that's how the Bears got an extra pick to come back to 14 or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get that one. That's, I mean, of the idiotic things that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan thought of, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
In a big way. You don't trade that many picks away for a maybe.
For a project.
Yeah.
Especially for a guy that didn't play. He only played 1 year.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, so he had that showcase game, and he looked like shit.
Yeah, he did.
It
wasn't,
he's really, that was the other Will Levis thing, man. He's really good at throwing off platform of like, well, I need a quarterback in the NFL that's good at throwing on platform.
Yeah.
The off platform stuff is good.
Yeah. And only a few can do it.
But not,
not what I'm looking for here.
Yeah. We're a league that 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You kind of need to have that out in 2 seconds because you have the Nick Bosas in them of the world that are fucking coming for you.
Yeah, they are. I don't get the whole you're right though. I don't get that whole fucking hype train on that guy. And I mean, he's going to be he'll probably be drafted in the first round. I mean,
he's going to be drafted top 5. The bad thing is the show that I like to watch is going to get real bad because they're probably the ones that's going to take him with the fucking Colts.
Oh yeah,
and they're going to train wreck their fucking program.
Yeah,
because you don't have they have a lineup that's good for like a CJ Stroud. But if you're talking about a guy that's fucking inaccurate that likes to throw interceptions in college, and they've just went through 2 years of guys that like to give the ball to the other team, well, that's how you lose in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
They're usually really close fucking games, and if you give the ball away, probably gonna lose.
Haven't they learned that? I mean, Phillip Rivers threw the ball away with them. Matt Ryan kind of gave the ball away to the other team.
Yeah.
Bowles, the other guy, Ellinger. I mean, you haven't learned the last two fucking years?
Carson Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
In a year that Jonathan Taylor was top 3 and actually might have won the rushing title that year.
He might have.
Of like,
you led the league in interceptions.
What are you doing?
I don't get it. I don't. The big arm just like attracts people.
That just bothered the fuck out of me. It's like, oh yeah, big, huge. How many times are you throwing 80-yard fucking passes in the NFL? I understand going far hash to far sideline. One, nobody really has that arm.
Mm-hmm.
Like Josh Allen, does he have the biggest arm?
I say him or Mahomes. I mean, Mahomes can fucking sling it
but
too.
I think Allen's got a little more zip. Him going far hash to far sideline on an out route still gets picked off for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's the NFL.
Yeah.
Like that's a timing thing. Like, you can't throw that ball at the break. Mm-hmm. You have to throw that ball 2 steps before the guy even thinks about making the break.
Yeah.
That when he turns around, it hits him in the fucking head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't.
Get a big arm, man. Get a big arm. Okay.
It's weird.
He's really good in fucking shirt and shorts against no defense. It's like, hey, you ever notice in all these, like the clip that they keep showing of that Levis kid in the bubble?
Yeah.
Throwing passes of like, hey, have you noticed how every one of these receivers had to slow the fuck down to catch the ball?
Yeah.
Like, he's not accurate.
And he doesn't have a big arm.
No.
If you have to slow down, outran the throw.
Yeah, and that means you're not accurate because if you're breaking fucking stride against nobody.
Yeah, no defense, no nothing. Yeah, I don't
hate that shit. Mainly for the fact of, like, you have proof, obviously, being an Ohio State fan, stuff like that, of like the CJ Stroud, like I want him to go to a good team, do very well.
Mm-hmm.
Of like the best game he ever played in his career was against fucking Georgia.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Best game Will Levis ever played in his career was still in fucking high school.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Probably. I'm just trying to go through who all needs a quarterback. So the Texans, Colts. Do the Seahawks draft one?
Probably draft one if one falls to them.
The Raiders
need one. Raiders need one either way. I think the best case for the Raiders is if they get Tom Brady but can draft one this year.
Yeah.
I
mean, Falcons, Panthers at 8 and 9.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 4 or 5 teams in the top 10 that
I think that's why, like, you're in good shape if you're the Bears because you don't need one.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of cute quarterback with, say, 3 quarterbacks that they're saying, or 4 quarterbacks. Like, you could trade, if you're the Bears, you could trade back to the Colts for the Colts to get up to number 1 and then trade back again.
Mm-hmm.
Because even trading back to 4, the Bears are going to end up, the best player on the board is going to be a fucking defensive lineman of like, hey, maybe help your quarterback.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That's,
Yeah. That's kind of what the big deal is here.
Yeah, that's kind of your thing.
I don't get it.
But yeah, that was just, I was so fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
So mad. I'm like, what, fucking Kuiper, pumpkin pie eating bitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
pumpkin pie haircut.
And the pumpkin pie thing's just fucking weird anyways.
Yeah.
Piece every day.
That's weird.
It's a piece of pumpkin pie every fucking day. I like pumpkin pie, not that fucking much. I eat it more for the Cool Whip. I feel like I like Cool Whip more than I do the pumpkin pie.
I'm not a big, I'll eat it, but it's not, I'm not asking for it. I'm
not going to eat anything. I'm
not a big pie fan.
Fucking chubby.
I'm not a big dessert guy, so.
Which is weird because you're
fat. Yeah. I'm probably the only fat guy who doesn't like dessert.
I don't like sweets. What I like is mass volumes of fucking carrots.
Whole carrots. The one biters.
Eat them, blend them, insert them anally. Just got to get them in my body.
I guess. I mean, I'm more of a, it comes back to like just pure laziness, I think. It's like, I got to cut it, hold a plate, and and then I have to put the plate back. Like, I just grab a cookie. Like, that's
Well, yeah, that's what, as far as desserts go, I mean, like pie is not my fucking go-to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have a fucking Reese cup than I would a fucking piece of pie.
Oh, God. I could probably eat my weight in Halloween candy. Like, that's...
Yeah.
The stretch of October where they start to, like, sell it at cheap price.
$38 fucking bag of mixed fucking candy.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep it in my classroom, you know.
Yeah.
Gets to get the... sugar's low.
Yeah. Better get...
Been standing for a couple hours. Better eat a Snicker bar.
Yeah. I feel my energy dipping. I better get some Smarties. Fucking Smarties, man. That's a fucking old school. And I only said that because that exact situation fucking happened. The guy that used to work there came back by and he has diabetes and he's got like however that is where the app on your phone.
Yeah.
Because he came in to help do something and he's like, you know, didn't feel right or whatever. So he checked it and it went down. He's like, yeah, figured that. It felt like that was going down. And so he puts his phone away and reaches in his pocket and gets one of those little sleeves of Smarties and then just like opens it and shoves the whole thing in his mouth at once. I was like, that was awesome how you just fucking housed that. But I think his diabetes being the not fat diabetes, more of the
that's why
type 1 of he's just a diabetic.
Yeah,
because he's obviously not hefty.
I coached a kid like that who had like severe like it was rough. Like we had a book bag on the sidelines and it would always crack me up. It would be because apparently mustard is a good one too.
Okay.
So he would have mustard, 2 cans of Mountain Dew, a bag of Skittles, and a bag of Sour Patch Kids.
Okay.
And if it started to get like his dad would be in the stands and he would be checking it.
Yeah.
And he could tell me if it was low, but he was also a 2-way player and didn't really come off the field a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And dad'd be yelling, Evans is low, you know, get him over there. Open that can of Mountain Dew, chug it real fast, and then go right back out and play.
I always wonder that, like, what the other team's thinking of, like, what?
Yeah, just, all right, one play.
It'd be better if it was basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Because you could see, like, just
on
like
the sidelines.
He came over the sideline, put a squirt of mustard in his mouth. Like, what?
It was a bottle of French's mustard, bag of Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and 2 cans
of Mountain Dew. And then obviously, like, with that school of like beating the shit out of some other school, that's not good. And then the next week he's like, well, we'll try this mustard thing, I guess.
Maybe
that's how they're so good.
That's the secret.
They can, well, it's got to be Heinz mustard. It can't be French's. Fuck them. The fucking jalapeno mustard.
Little Dijon.
Uncle Sam's or whatever the fuck that is.
Some Dijon.
That is by no way even close to what the fucking name brand of that fucking mustard is. Uncle Sam's.
Uncle Sam's. I've never even heard of jalapeno mustard.
It's the greatest.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're not a mustard guy.
fan.
You're more of a fucking ketchup and fucking mayonnaise fan.
Yeah, especially together.
That is fucking horrendous.
So I mean, you know, we have I guess more of a hillbilly family, I guess. What do you like that?
I just like you like to top your burgers and stuff with something that looks like semen with blood in it. That's my fucking.
I guess
I wasn't gonna say it until I was trying to hold it in.
Yeah. Have you ever had the concoction? This is the concoction, and I don't know if every family has it or everybody in the world knows about it. What is it? It's an Evans family concoction of lettuce, red onion, vinegar, and mayonnaise, and salt and pepper, and you throw it on top of your burger.
No,
it is fucking amazing. It's kind of like that grinder thing that people, you know, have you seen those like
grinders? Yeah, I'm well aware of what one of those are.
Yeah, like they have like that little concoction, but my aunt makes this stuff.
Yeah, their little concoction is not that though.
It's fucking delicious. You should try it.
Their little concoction is like more of an Italian-made coleslaw. Yeah, made with oil and vinegar.
Basically, but this is like a redneck version of it. This is like a redneck version of it, and it's
that sounds awful.
It's absolutely amazing.
We make our coleslaw with mayonnaise.
You're supposed to make coleslaw with mayonnaise.
I don't know. I don't like coleslaw.
Oh, okay. Because it has mayonnaise in it.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm not a big cabbage guy either, so.
Yeah, it's lettuce and red onion, a little red wine vinegar, and some mayonnaise.
Is that what coleslaw is?
Yeah, and that's like this little concoction. But yeah, like I remember the first time I brought Molly to like a function, and she's like, "That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen." I'm like, "You try it?" She goes, "No." I'm like, "Good, it's fucking delicious." And that's why the men die young at our side of the family. Don't live long over here.
Sometimes we'll even do that and top it with nacho cheese.
Vienna sausages and buttered saltines.
I've never had a Vienna sausage. It just doesn't seem like the canned little fucking peckers. That just doesn't seem appetizing.
They're fucking delicious.
You fucking can of baby dicks. What the fuck, dude?
They're so good. They're so good.
That sounds terrible saying it now.
It does, but they're so delicious. It's just like bologna.
I don't eat a lot of bologna.
No, I did as a kid, as you can probably
That's
tell.
what we had. Well, my dad was a big fan of fucking pimento loaf, which I don't fucking get.
Good.
I didn't like.
Too.
I didn't like.
I like
pimento. We'd be out of bologna at the house, but we'd have fucking pimento loaf of like, what?
We buy a pound of pimento.
Why do we have any kind of loaf? Why do we have any kind of bologna-based loaf?
I don't like.
But we did.
I don't like the title. Like I don't like the word loaf either because it just like all the shit's
because it's not. It's not a loaf at all.
Anything. It is good though. I like.
Well, people like meatloaf. Bologna loaf is our next fucking thing.
I don't like ham loaf's probably is the most disgusting thing I think I've ever had.
Yeah,
I don't like ham loaf.
Because that was like the other one would be like the fucking ham salad.
Yeah, I don't.
Now mayonnaise based, I'm chicken salad, tuna salad. I'm good with.
That. You ever had pea salad?
No,
fucking awesome.
Like people's urine. Oh
yeah, no, like peas, man.
Like peas and mayonnaise.
Yeah, and cheese and
it's fucking
weird.
Not
healthy.
No, I mean it's just fucking weird. I've never even. Not to the point that I've never had it. I've never fucking heard of it.
It's ham, peas, mayonnaise, cheese, and I mean it's all the food groups.
That way, I mean
it's
that's
on the pyramid.
I'm sure it is. So like Fruit Loops are healthy now, apparently too, according to that pyramid. Healthier than fucking eggs.
Really? That's what the pyramid says?
Government study. Fruit Loops healthier than eggs. And steak.
There's no way that's true.
100%.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
But steak and eggs are so much better.
Tasting and for you.
Yeah. But apparently
100%. Like Fruit Loops, it wasn't a pyramid. It was kind of just listed of
top 100.
It was like it was government study for shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like red, yellow, green, like green being the healthiest stuff for you to eat, yellow being okay, red being not good. Like eggs were like red, they're not good for you. Fruit Loops, green.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It wasn't the only one. Like there was a lot of shit. It'd be like fucking Cheese Whiz is best for you. You know, it was very clearly was a government study that was funded by people who make these products.
Yeah,
of like
exactly.
Frosted mini wheats. Better for you than eggs. It's like it's fucking covered in sugar.
Yeah, it's icing on there. It's frosted.
I mean,
now plain mini wheats.
Well, who's just? I mean, after you're done killing your dog, I mean, you have some fucking plain mini wheats. I mean,
that one got me.
I mean, who else is doing that? Fucking. I'm gonna tell you what. Get some mini wheats, and I'm gonna fucking skin the cat and have some fucking grape nuts. That shit break your fucking teeth trying to eat it. Like that's where advertising came in because I remember as a kid, like the grape nuts cereal. I think that's what it's called.
I don't know. I've never had grape nuts,
but it was like made it look so appetizing. And it's like fuck, I want some of that.
Yeah,
and like on vacation or whatever, Mom bought some. It was like this is fucking terrible.
Don't buy this again.
Fucking
I remember
terrible.
the first time I had frosted mini wheats. I had like 4 mini wheats, and I'm like, I'm full. Like how is this so just absorbent?
The ones that they sell, like just the wheats. Yeah, that it's not the mini, like it's just a big chunk that fucking comes up. Like you got to break it down, like you got to work it yourself to fucking get it.
This is ramen.
It's like, what is this? Yeah, basically it's fucking cereal ramen.
Ugh. We really went off track there.
Yeah, it's fine. Because that was, and the reason I thought about that with it, the killing the dog thing because like that fucking story that broke in this town like a couple weeks ago where somebody woke up, somebody skinned like their two dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. It's
right
not far
there.
from here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right over there.
I was walking through the shop.
Yeah.
And the radio was on and I'm like, the news comes on and it says that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, people woke up to their dogs being skinned or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Were they still alive? Was my first question. Like, because that'd be like if they still had their chains on in the front yard and like didn't have any skin.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. But that was alarming.
Yeah.
I was like,
after we found that out, I started leaving the dogs out longer. maybe
taking care of
maybe
you.
we'll get lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, that
strike
was like
again.
that was I was just walking through the shop of like, wait, what was that?
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Always like those of, and tie that into breakfast cereal. Makes for a good day.
Yeah.
Because it is just past breakfast time at this point in time.
Yeah. Is it?
I don't know. What time is
time's
it?
your breakfast? I know you get up early throughout the day. It's 10:15. It's still breakfast time.
I mean, 45 minutes.
Late breakfast.
You still get your bagel at McDonald's.
Yeah. Nice steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Best breakfast there is.
Yeah.
Better for you than, fucking salad, apparently. That is just a funny thing. I wish I could. Let me see if I can find that real quick, just to list off some of the shit that it came up.
Fruit Loops are better than eggs. Oh my goodness. Oh, that just, it kind of is like it sounds like a kid made that up. Like, oh, cake's good for breakfast. Pancake's probably the same. The Jim Gaffigan ran about pancakes being for breakfast. You can't have cake for breakfast, but you can have pancakes for breakfast.
Green is that's what the
I got you.
Green is to be encouraged. Yellow is to be moderated. Red is to be minimized.
Okay.
In the green, at 100% is watermelon.
Okay.
And kale.
Mm-hmm.
At 87% is frosted mini wheats. After that is unsweetened almond milk, then non-fat frozen yogurt.
Ew.
At 78% is chocolate-covered almonds. It's fucking candy.
Yeah. And they're good.
Straight up fucking candy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. After that is orange juice with calcium.
Orange juice is terrible for you.
That is like, well, no, orange juice is good for you. It's like, yeah, and orange is good for you.
Uh-huh.
That's so much sugar. That's like fucking 40 oranges of what you're consuming there. Honey Nut Cheerios is next, and then dates.
Yeah,
nice.
Dates.
Nice.
Ew.
All right, and the to be moderated, sweet potato fries or chips is the top to be marked at 69%.
Nice.
The next one is Malay. I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
Here's the next one.
Okay.
Egg substitute fried in vegetable oil.
Ew. That's better than just an egg?
That's fucking terrible for it. Like fucking oils for the most part.
Fried in vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, all this stuff is ahead for the next one. Everything I just listed ahead of this. The next one is skinless chicken breast.
That's to be moderated?
That's to be moderated. And behind Honey Nut Cheerios, frosted mini wheats, fucking chocolate covered almonds.
It's chicken breast.
Chicken breast. Next after that, Lucky Charms. Next after that, whole wheat bread.
That's gross. Lucky Charms.
The next after whole wheat bread is canned pineapple and heavy syrup. Then followed by boiled or poached egg. Followed by whole milk. Followed by almond M&Ms.
Almond M&Ms.
Followed by non-fat mozzarella.
Okay.
Followed by ice cream cone with nuts. That's fucking healthy.
Just the cone?
Followed by a whole egg fried in butter. Followed by cheddar cheese. In last place, and these last three are the to be minimized things. the butter and the cheese.
Yeah.
In last place at 26% to be minimized is ground beef.
Wow.
Ground beef came in behind ice cream.
Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like a child made that list. These are the things that I like.
Government funded.
Wow. No wonder people don't trust the government. Don't eat chicken breast, folk. Eat like he charms. It's about the same.
If you could get some hydrogenated oil in your system, that's good.
I'm going to replace egg substitute with vegetable oil and fry it. What the hell's egg substitute?
That's the
like
stuff
the liquid
the
egg?
non-meat eaters. Yeah. No, liquid egg is...
Do non-meat eaters think that eggs is meat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It comes out of a chicken.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It could have been a chicken if there had been a rooster fucking it. But, I mean, true.
It should make me giggle. Get it in.
No, but they make it's kind of like that fucking Impossible meat or whatever. They have an egg.
Okay.
It's like that's the other one
meat.
of like that's good for you. Get an Impossible Whopper. Like here's fake meat held together with fucking 10W30.
Yeah.
Is basically. If you don't want to eat meat, just don't fucking eat it.
Yeah.
Like why do you want it stuff that tastes like it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Meat is murder, but I need it flavored that way.
Yeah. I want it to be shaped like a patty.
Wait till somebody tells you how many fucking animals those combines kill.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a whole subset on YouTube that'll show it to you.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. So when I eat
funny.
M&Ms, I'm like, healthy.
Healthy.
Just having a healthy lunch with
Almond.
some chocolate-covered almonds and some ice cream.
Yeah.
And I sprinkled some peanuts on it.
Replaced, and then for breakfast and dinner, Lucky Charms.
Yeah. Fake eggs are better than eggs.
Yep.
Apparently.
Wow.
Protein doesn't matter.
Nope. That's funny, though.
No, because that was always the argument for like people that don't eat meat or whatever. They like eggs are free.
Yeah.
Because like if they're not getting, if there's not a rooster, like the eggs are coming out either way. Or they're just being, well, you're eating, the chicken is mourning when that egg goes and it's not going to hatch. Or like,
I don't think so.
No, they don't even.
I don't think they care.
They don't sit on them.
Yeah.
That's not the way it works. They know.
Yeah, they know.
And eggs are awesome.
Yeah, they're delicious.
It'd be more healthy if they weren't on that steak in between that bagel, but the bagel's fine. Okay.
And that cheese.
That's great.
Whatever weird
Straight
sauce
up
they
fucking candy.
Yeah.
It's like healthy.
Good.
Like
chocolate and almonds. You can have those. This is
this
good
a
for you.
Mars company that did this. There's a lot of fucking chocolate and M&Ms in this listed.
Oh, man.
So peanut M&Ms are not good for you, but almond M&Ms.
I didn't know they made
fantastic.
almond M&Ms.
I didn't either. That's the other unsweetened almond milk of like. I don't know that everybody has which I like almond milk because it's fucking sweetened.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never had it.
The unsweetened,
yeah,
it's got to be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had either.
Yeah, I've only had it because like it's a good like the almond, like the vanilla almond milk is a top tier cereal milk.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got the vanilla flavor to it, and it's it's sweetened. It's sugar water.
Yeah,
I mean, so it adds into like a little vanilla with like some fucking cocoa pebbles.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah.
But they're probably on the list somewhere.
It was too much. It's like you should 150%. It's like you should just eat this every day, for every meal.
Every meal,
and you'll be healthy.
Yeah,
and on insulin.
Yeah. Oh man,
it's good stuff.
It is good.
But yeah, it's just
super weird that was a government funded test.
Yeah. Gonna push that out there now. That is a weird thing. Like as you get older, because obviously you remember learning the food pyramid of like, okay. So what you should be eating the most of is bread.
Yeah.
It's like, boy, this is really fucked up now that you're an adult. I'm like, that doesn't seem
right.
Seem right at all.
I should be staying away from bread.
Could eat donuts. Yeah. That'll be good.
Gross.
I can't tell you the last time I had a fucking donut.
I can't either.
Not that I'm anti-donut.
Yeah.
I'm very pro-donut.
I like donuts.
But it's one of those of, where do you go to get one?
You live close to like the best donut place
it's
ever.
Fucking horrendous.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
No. You don't understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Oh, to try to get in and get one?
No. Not even that. Their donuts are fucking terrible.
No, they're delicious.
Not there. They no longer cook them there anymore.
Oh, really? They just ship them over from the one on this side of town?
But they're also cooked the night. They're almost fucking day old.
Oh, okay.
Like they're cooked the night before and then brought over the next morning. It's like they're not fresh at all. It's like you go and get one at someone's got a booth at a fucking supermarket or whatever, and it's like, tastes like that's how all their donuts taste over there.
Okay. I love.
So don't fucking lecture me, son.
I will, because they're delicious.
You have no idea. It's not the best in town.
Are you a Mellow Cream fan?
Fuck yes.
They're good.
Good. I got in this argument the other day with people that are fucking Pats fans, which is fine. Pats is okay. I mean, they're the worst donut in town, but they don't.
They're second.
Don't even.
What are they, second?
Yeah, I don't know any other. We have any other ones. But yeah, Mellow Cream.
Mellow Cream's good.
It's top notch.
I go to Pat's because they have fantastic breakfast pizza.
I've never had a breakfast pizza.
Instead of they use.
That's a lie.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
As I thought about it, I was like,
I heard it as
for sure you have.
I heard it as I've never had their breakfast pizza, so you could be lying. That's how I heard it. So,
that's what I meant, but that's not how I said it. I was like, I've never had a breakfast pizza.
It's it's normal pizza dough, and then instead of like sauce, it's biscuits or it's sausage gravy.
Yeah.
And then all your good fixings that you want on there, and then eggs, and then cheese, and it's actually I think that was like 66% of what you should be eating every day is breakfast pizza with gravy.
Well, yeah, because I'll get it at Casey's from time to time. Casey's a little fucking underrated for a little the slice. I mean, it's not, it's okay.
Yeah, but
it's
Pat's breakfast pizza is pretty good.
Yeah, I think they cook pizza on my side of town.
They do.
There, I've never had it though.
They do,
because I never think of it because obviously I can't order it online either. Like,
well,
2023.
I honestly, we had an in service one morning, and I knew they had it, and I'm like, this would be a good time to really try it. So I ordered it and picked it up, and I had the whole pizza.
Well, so I ate all of it. Well, that was my thing yesterday. I ran out to the old place of employment, kind of hang around and talk about fucking bad basketball or something. And it was on my way. It was at that weird time. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock of like, I didn't eat lunch or anything. Like I'm kind of hungry, but I also know like once I get home, I'm not going to want to leave the house again.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like, I'll order a pizza.
And
then
your place?
Huh?
From your place that you like to order the pizza from?
That's where I ended up getting it. But I wanted something different, but like on my side of town, man, there's fucking nothing. It's there and like another place that's and then a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
But, I guess I could have drove out to like WideSide or something like that, which I never do. And it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know you won't drive this far for pizza, but TJ's is fucking delicious.
Everybody tells me that. I've never had it, but it's like, oh boy, that's a fucking road.
It's a 25-minute drive.
Like if I was going to drive over here, I'd probably more likely to get Donato's.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Donato's guy.
Gotcha.
I'm a thinner crust, like maybe a sweeter, crispy bunch of pepperoni with oil on top.
Yeah. That was on the list.
Hey, those little fucking pepperonis that cone up and hold in all the oily goodness. Fucking give you that right kind of heartburn. Yeah. Hit just right.
It's just right.
It just hits right.
I had to beat my chest to eat the rest of this pizza. Make sure the old ticker's working.
Am I having a heart attack or is this pizza just good? Both.
It's so good, my heart can't take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, where was pizza listed? That wasn't listed on that list. I can't tell you. That's got all kinds. That's got tomatoes in it and everything.
Oh, man.
Got the cheese.
I can't, not obviously around here, but like in like the bigger cities, like where they have like the weird pizzas. For us, it's probably weird, like broccoli rabe sausage pizza. Like I can't imagine that really being.
Why?
It's not pizza to me. Like weird.
My thing is if you can't make just a cheese pizza and have me eat it and be okay with it, you can't make pizza.
Yeah. I'm not
that I'm going to order cheese, but if you can't, if I can't eat your cheese pizza, I don't want your fucking pizza because your base sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to have a good base.
Yeah.
In anything.
That's it's just tough. Because I like mine a little crispier, and I like my cheese to get a little burn on top. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I'm not.
But like you go to the places like I go to, they're so fucking busy that it's like sometimes it's not. Yeah. It's kind of like that doughy kind of.
Is this cooked all the way?
Which is just, that place is so fucking busy.
It is. It's crazy busy.
That girl with that fucking tank, though.
Yeah, to the drive-thru. Oh, my God. She's got a fucking dump truck back there. Mother of God.
I was like, boo.
But I hate to hear her talk. Because,
what's her name?
Yeah. Did you get the pizza?
Yeah.
You want me to?
Obviously.
Yeah. Jeez.
Duh.
You want a slice?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a big old fat butt on her. Yeah. She might whoop my ass, though. Like
100%.
Yeah.
I think she would squat you.
Yeah, she might. Yep.
I'd
let her.
Not a might. There's no doubt. Put you up on her shoulders. Nobody. There might be 3 people that know what we're fucking talking about. Yeah. Then there's always one that's like the fucking hoop through the nose of like, come on. Oh, it's part of who I am. It's like, no, it's you and everybody else that doesn't. It looks fucking stupid. I'm not against piercings. I prefer like it being the nipple, but it just,
yeah,
it's a fucking hoop in the bottom of your nose.
It's a bull ring.
Yeah. What if it gets caught on a zipper? I mean, what do you do then?
I couldn't imagine just like smelling copper all day. Like, am my nose bleeding?
Everything tastes like pennies.
Nose bleeding? I would feel like I had like a booger all day. Like I'd just be wiping out. Like it's like,
because I go through, anytime I'm walking in somewhere, I always feel like I have a bug fucking hanging. It's just like one of those things. Like
keep rubbing my nose.
Well, it's when I have to go into a meeting or something like that. It just always feels like, like I'm, I'll be in my vehicle, like looking in there's nothing there, but it feels like there's something there, and I'm gonna walk in. And it's like, hey, you got a booger.
Yeah.
Like some fucking CEO is gonna say that, which they might, but fuck this guy, got a booger. Came in here with a boog. We're gonna do business with you. Fuck you. We're a non-bug company. Semen, we're okay with.
Semen on your face.
This just reminded me of like, obviously I was listening to the show a couple days ago of like when the story came out that Josh McDaniels' wife is the one that canceled out because apparently Jim Irsay, was in the bathroom for an oddly long time. Of like, he's taking a fucking shit, obviously, and he's an old man, and he was a pill popper, which
probably had to harden some up. Yeah.
But it's like, how does that story come out?
Yeah.
Secondly, you're on his fucking jet coming there of like, now's the time. He's like, well, he did take a dump.
Yeah.
And the way it said family bathroom, I don't know what that means. Like, did he go into your bedroom and use your personal bathroom and just fucking peel the paint?
Ooh.
Or
good for her.
But then also the thing of this was brought up on the show of like, are you insinuating that he jerked off in your bathroom?
I think that's the insinuation. I don't know why he would. If anything, I just feel like he's popping pills in there. Like that would be, taking a dump, did a perk, and,
Also, like, fucking 65 years old, lived a hard life. Maybe it's not easy. Maybe he's struggling to wipe. Maybe you have a bidet that he didn't know how to use.
Yeah.
Or maybe your butler wasn't in there to wipe his ass because he's used to not wiping. Because I assume he has a guy for that.
Man, how cool would that be?
Be the top of the fucking line, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to pay you $200,000 a year. That's a great job, sir. Well, your job is to wipe my ass.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like
swaddle you when you go to bed.
Yeah. I feel like my guy would quit. I'm not doing this anymore.
I got a garden hose in here. Just fucking do it. That was the thing. I was just saying that swaddled of like, I almost came home from work the one day and it was like, it was like in the 30s with a little breeze, but it had a bite to it where like I got home and I was just fucking cold. Like I couldn't get warm. Yeah. I was laying on the couch watching TV and I just pulled a blanket and it was like, just couldn't get warm. So like you kind of tuck it under yourself. Like I'd almost swaddled myself. 2 fucking minutes, fell asleep. I mean, it was like, there's something to this, apparently. I mean...
Is it just you? Are you just tired? I mean,
it was just like, but it was like, I mean, but I'd been laying on the couch for like an hour or so.
Okay.
And then, like, as soon as I did that, instantly fucking fell asleep. It was like, well, maybe I found something. I have sleeping problems. Like, I don't sleep well anyways, but maybe I need to swaddle myself. But then it's like, why were you late to work? I couldn't get out of bed. Fucking tied myself up. I fucking got my arm pinned under me. And
I wear a straight jacket to bed.
I know how to get out of those. That's no big deal. People act like it's fucking unbeatable. Yeah. It is not. Not that fucking difficult. It's like handcuffs. Zip ties. Go fuck yourself.
Zip ties. Jack Reacher. Just pop them up. Pop them off.
That of anything, that was the most unbelievable part.
I know.
Hey, man.
You're good.
I've dealt with just little bullshit zip ties that you buy at like a fucking Kmart. Yeah. They don't exist.
Yeah.
But like, you can't break those things and you paid fucking 10 cents for it. Those are the expensive ones. Yeah. I feel like it would have ripped to the bone before that thing would have broke. Yeah, like your fucking hand would have came off.
You didn't break that, sissy.
What a good show that was, though. I haven't really watched anything lately. I mean, since I did the Maverick thing and the Tulsa King.
Mm-hmm.
I started rewatching yesterday that Rules of Engagement show with David Spade. And it's just a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Putty from Seinfeld.
From Seinfeld.
He's awesome.
I'm in the middle of Jack Ryan, the third one.
It's good.
I rewatched it because I couldn't really.
Yeah.
I know none of really the seasons have anything to do with each other.
They do not.
But
season 1 is phenomenal.
It is so good.
Season 2,
I like season 2 was like, I liked more because there was more like the action, the gunfight.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of piqued my interest. And then I just like how all of a sudden he went from like he couldn't be trusted to like look something up, and then all of a sudden like he's in the field like doing field work.
Yeah.
Like season 2, he's like running the point. I'm like, these guys are fucking Marines. They're SEAls or something. Like,
well, he was too though. So.
He was a Marine, but I'm saying like these guys are SEAls. Like these guys are like the best of the best.
Went down like a bitch in that chopper.
Yeah.
But season 3, bring the Russians back in.
Yeah.
That's like, well, I'm in.
So I did see a report. Now my good friend is a huge kind of like the Jack Ryan, that whole
Books.
thing. Book. I mean, I don't know if you read he's not a very good reader. He likes the Jack Ryan, and he really liked the Michael Jordan one. Michael B. Jordan.
Without Remorse. I never watched that because
it's okay.
He said he trained with Rocky.
Yeah,
so I
don't like it. We've been over this many times.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
It's good. Well, it's a Tom Clancy thing. Well, now there's a report that Jack Ryan and him now are going to be in like a movie,
like a buddy cop.
Like they're going to be in a Tom Clancy movie together, almost. And I like that. Yeah. I think it'd be cool.
I mean, I'm a big Jack Ryan. I've seen all the movies.
Yeah.
But
I like the ones with Ben Affleck, like the Sum of All Fears, and then
the one with the Pine guy.
Yeah,
Chris Pine. It was okay. I mean,
isn't there 2 of them?
I think he only did one.
The Shadow Recruit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did see that one.
The ones with Harrison Ford was more based book-wise of analyst.
Who was that? Which ones were those?
Patriot Game.
Oh, okay.
But that's all Jack Ryan.
Ah, okay.
Like
I guess
Hunt for Red October was Jack Ryan, which is the one actor that killed somebody.
Oh yeah, that was
I said Affleck too.
Yeah,
Alec
Baldwin. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. He just getting charged with killing.
I didn't realize those were Jack Ryan's.
Yeah.
I mean, I was only probably 10 when I watched those. So
yeah. It was mostly like Russian based when it started, the Hunt for Red October and the Patriot Game. And then it was Harrison Ford. He was in like 2 or 3 of them, I think. But,
okay.
Yeah, Jack Ryan's good. Spy stuff's always good.
It is good stuff. Yeah, the analyst, and then apparently he's just this quiet badass.
Also just this fucking stud.
Yeah, and just slinging some puss whenever he wants.
Yeah. Give me that puss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you meet the girl and then a fucking helicopter shows up to pick you up.
Oh, yeah, she's already dripping.
There, man.
She's dripping wet. She's ready to go. Yeah.
She was ready to go.
Yeah.
And those buttons were fucking working on that shirt.
Yeah.
Keep them in.
Yeah. You saw a little nip slip there in the first season and haven't seen that booby since.
She hadn't been there since.
Yeah.
It's like, that was the other, obviously, I think it was like she wasn't in the last because I think she's Australian.
Mm-hmm.
Of like got to roll it in a pretty big show in Australia, which would be like the CW here, I would imagine.
Okay.
But, we got a big show in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. It just conflict. It's like, boy, it seems weird that like
she was a big part of his life, and then
like his wife,
and
the mother of his 2 children. That's who she is. Of like, okay. That is still great when he walks into the hospital and she's there. Of like, oh
yeah, we just did it.
I'm in the CIA.
Yeah.
And I love how pissed she is. Like, well, I can't fucking tell you I'm a spy.
Yeah, kind of defeats the purpose of spy.
Yeah. You're never honest with me. Okay.
Okay. We're starting this already.
All right. Well, I went down and I slit this guy's throat because he wouldn't tell me where the fucking bombs were. Is that what you wanted to know?
I shot this guy in the back in front of millions of people. Is that what you wanted to know?
Yeah. Is that what you were looking for? Is that what you want out of honesty?
Yeah. He hits her.
This is backhand. This is Sean Connery. Give her a smack. Yeah.
We should write stuff.
I've written so many movies in my head. Like, it'd be better if it was I always like, I feel like some of those ones of like, I feel like the studios should just hire us to watch the movie before they fucking put it out. Or just read the script and go like, hey, nobody's going to watch this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get, hey, people like Game of Thrones, so let's make this $300 million movie that there is no backstory for and just throw it out there. Yeah, nobody's going to watch that.
Yeah.
Like that, hey, we make the superhero one. John Carter, where he's on Mars or some shit. I'm like, nobody's going to see it. You spent like $200 million making that fucking movie.
Job Disney.
Morons. Yeah, but as far as that, I haven't watched any other fucking shows.
I don't know that
there's much out.
The Last of Us, I told you about last week when we talked. That came out on last Sunday. It was good first episode. I know you probably.
I will never watch that.
I know you won't.
That is stupid. I'm fucking sick of it.
I haven't had a zombie thing in a while, so just calm down.
Yeah, only The Walking Dead for the last 35 fucking years.
But you never watched it, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I gotta listen to people fucking talking about it. I fucking love this show, man. There's zombies everywhere, but for some reason the people can't get along.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well.
Yeah, no, the Last of Us is good.
For sure, don't try to fight the zombies. For sure, just kill each other. Turn into more zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can't get along. We got to get away from these zombies. Let's kill this other fucking tribe of people that will make them turn into zombies so there's more zombies to fight. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. They should have died in the first fucking episode.
Did you ever watch any of it? Okay, so
I am going based off of like maybe a 30-second clip on some fucking social media site that I've seen.
The very first episode, the main character, the sheriff guy, gets shot in the hospital, and then he wakes up and like everybody's gone, and then like the zombie apocalypse happened. Why? He was in a coma and he got shot.
Gotcha.
Okay, so then all the funny shit happens, but there was like a fan theory, like he dreamt of all this, like he's still in his coma, like they were going to end it, and he in the season he wakes up and everything's okay. Like that
would be fucking hilarious if I don't know if it's over.
I think it's over. He's not even in the show anymore.
I understand, but in the final episode, like the last 30 seconds, if they'd have just brought him back to fucking wake up,
and
it was all a dream,
all a dream,
just to be like, take that, nerds.
Loses.
You fucking losers.
Loses.
But everybody, man, but like people got into it.
I know. I liked it.
I mean, but into it, like into it. Of like, that was all they would talk about.
Yeah.
And like people I know, that was like, oh man, of you, like fucking,
What was it?
I don't know.
He got so mad making fun of people he can spit it out. Oh God. Let's move on.
Well, it's like the same of like that's why I'll never watch Yellowstone.
Yeah,
like,
same. I
because
get
the premise is fucking stupid.
Yeah, exactly. It's 1 billion acres. Somebody can live on it.
Well, I've never seen an episode, but just knowing that the fucking premise of they're trying to take our land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We just sell it to them.
It's 2023.
Yeah.
I feel like there's laws in place to where that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It's not like the fucking natives are coming back with bows and arrows trying to fucking of which you should just give it to them. Give them some.
Give them some.
Billion fucking acres or whatever it is.
Oh,
which I don't know how many acres it is. Billion sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Like, I don't know that the whole country's 1 billion acres. I really don't know. How big is 1 billion acres? It's like, well, it's a whole planet.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, that's just they're trying to take our land again. Now I better run for governor so I can stop them. What? Do you work the land? How do you make money?
Yeah. Kill the people with the money.
Yeah. There's people that were trying to swim in one of our creeks, so we killed them.
I think my favorite.
I think that happened.
Probably.
I think that.
Bro, my favorite part when you making fun of somebody, it's the same voice.
I know.
It's got real deep. Every time it's got, you need the land.
These kids had this fire going with some marshmallows and chocolate, and they didn't even have the graham crackers, so we killed them because they were trying to take our land. Obviously, they looked at our horse and wanted to pet it. So I said, "You trying to take our land?"
It's probably an episode.
They're like, no,
we're just marshmallows.
Bullshit. I snagged a kid with one of those fucking conifer traps with fucking spikes in their legs. They tried to run away. I said, "Hey, you trying to take our land?"
Where you going?
Where you think you're going? Where you think you're going, big guy? You trying to take our land? I feel like I just wrote 9 episodes for it.
You did. I feel like I watched the show now.
Hey, we're trying to get to Texas. Oh, you coming through here on this state highway that runs through part of our land? You here to take our land?
Oh,
you cunt. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I was just trying to deliver your mail. You from the government?
Yeah.
Yes. I come by like 6 days a week.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Such a bad fucking show. People that make fucking money off of stuff like that. Fucking losers. But it amazes me when you get shows like that of how many people like that like starts turning into their personality. You're not a cowboy.
Nope.
I mean,
a little bit. No.
Like
you work 9 to 5.
Yeah. Yeah. You dress like that fucking guy. I think his name's Rip, the redhead. Mm-hmm. The redheaded guy from fucking Dazed and Confused that's now like a fucking cowboy.
Yeah.
Like,
he got fat.
Yeah. He's like, hey, man, like, you're not him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you grew up in a trailer.
Yeah. It's not a
cowboy hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have a southern accent? He doesn't have that. No. And you're not from the South.
Yeah, and the show's not in the South.
Yeah. That West with the hippies.
Yeah.
I assume. I don't know where it's based.
I assume Yellowstone National Park.
I wouldn't think so. Then for sure the government's trying to take their land because it's their fucking land.
I don't know where it's based out of either.
I don't either. Well, I do know the guy that created, like, he's good for him. I mean, like, he's really fucking cashing in.
Yeah, he is.
But
he did.
Like the neighbor's ranch or whatever in the show, I've been told, like, is actually his ranch.
Oh, really? Okay.
So they obviously do some filming there or stuff, and they have like there's some cabins on that property that like are Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
And like it was something like $85 a night you could stay there. But then the show came out. It's like fucking $3,000 a night, and it's like sold out for like 3 fucking years. I was like,
Jesus Christ, people! It's just a cabin.
Fucking grass, man.
Yeah, it's a cabin.
And like fucking, Kevin Costner ain't gonna be there.
Yeah,
like he doesn't live there. Oh, where's Rip?
Yeah.
It's not a real person.
It's not a meet and greet with
Where's
the cat.
the redhead girl that's always drunk and trying to fuck everybody? I was really looking forward to meeting her.
It's your wife.
Yeah.
No, but the guy who did that, he was in Sons of Anarchy. He was the sheriff in the first season.
The guy that wrote it, you mean?
Yeah, the guy who wrote the show.
That Taylor Sheridan or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
That was, with doing Yellowstone and then the two spinoffs and that Tulsa King is his too. And like, get it all, man.
I'm assuming there's probably going to be like a third spinoff of that because you got to go, 1923? You got to do like a
1963 fucking hippies showing up. Hey, man, you need to pay taxes and let us stay here, man. You want some of this acid, man? My wife's going to get her titties out later. You want to see that, man? Tripping on some acid? Trying to take our land? Yep, that's 1963 from Yellowstone. Then I assume 2003, which is like now they got to like CGI Kevin Costner a little bit to make him look
a little younger.
A touch younger.
Yeah.
Where he's coming off his baseball career. Because I assume it has something to do with baseball. Everything with kids. Well, I was trying to make it in baseball, but now I'm going to take care of this land.
Yeah. This is my field of dreams.
Yeah. It'd be like have Kevin Costner do that with like him and his dad getting in a fight because he wanted to build a baseball diamond on the land.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad.
Come on, Dad.
Fucking Shoeless Joe's over here in the corn. He didn't cheat.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yeah. He did.
He didn't take any of the money.
I watched 8 Men Out. He quit.
Yeah.
He quit. He did it.
Yeah. I mean, the Reds won that World Series, so good. This is back in the day, it was like a 9-game series of like, did baseball ever end? I mean, obviously it's an American pastime of like, but like, stop treating it that way now for sure.
It sucks.
It's a terrible sport. My favorite sport, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Any land that you're trying to take?
Nope. No, I'm trying to take. You took all of it.
It's mine.
Did you see this past week how many freaking coordinators got fired?
A lot. Like 9.
Yeah. I was like, this is the most I think I've seen coordinators get fired in a year.
I was also like, think about this last year. Like Byron Leftwich was taking interviews.
He's head coaching.
Thought he was getting a head coaching job, so the next year got fired.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think Coward was talking. I think he kind of hit it on the head. Like this is like Tampa's. Like, hey, Tom, stay. Like we got you complained about this. We got rid of him. Please stay. Please stay because we don't have another option.
There's nobody. Not that they. There's nobody with enough juice on that staff to coach Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he, not that he's a prima donna or something like that, but like I don't know that there's like once Bruce Arians left, it really did kind of go to shit.
Yeah.
Now, and I think like Mike Evans aged like 30 fucking years in an off season.
Yeah.
Like he just Leonard Fournette couldn't run the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
they had all like 4 of the 5 offensive linemen were hurt.
Yeah, the fucking wheels fell off of like
time. We're in a hurry. Yeah, it just but like the worst one though. How the hell, if you're a Chargers owner, do you go after watching that shit show on Saturday night, go in there Monday and be like, fire the offensive coordinator? Like everybody should have been fired.
Yeah,
everybody should have been fired immediately. I'm surprised they let him ride the plane home.
That is because that's coaching move number 1 is to fire all your staff to keep your job.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened,
Yes.
Matt Rule. Better fire the coordinators, and then 2 weeks later, you're fired. I mean, it's like, this is what you did, so you can get through midway through next season, we have to fire you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's coordinator's fault. It's like, well, you're an offensive coach.
Yeah, Staley's defensive coach.
No, he's not.
Staley's a defensive coordinator.
Oh, that's right. He was a quarterback, wasn't he?
He was a quarterback.
He was an offensive guy that went
switch.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was like...
But yeah, his defense wasn't any fucking good. His defense wasn't any fucking good. You have all those studs. Your defense sucks.
kind of important not to blow a 27-point lead.
You may have one of the best rosters in the NFL, if not the best roster.
Yeah.
On paper, and you fucking blow a 27-point lead.
And that's the other one of like, you got Mike Williams hurt playing in a game that meant literally nothing.
Nothing.
And not that it got hurt in the first quarter, he got hurt in the third quarter. Like, I don't mind them playing a half. There's one thing people don't know. When they rest people, they practice harder. Mm-hmm. So it's like a game rep. So you 100% can get hurt in practice.
Yeah.
I'm okay with, hey, play the first half. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We just get hit a couple times, stay in your form.
Yep. Yeah.
But ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, just him? He's the only one?
Yeah.
Like, Vikings and Dolphins firing their DCs, that just makes sense. They just
that's a weird thing for the Vikings.
No, their defense is horrible.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins thing is not as it is weird that he was fired this year because he had been there for 3 years.
But I'm just saying, like for the Vikings, 1 year.
Yeah, I mean,
like you just came in with the coach goes, "Boy, I gave you this job. I thought you wouldn't be shitty at it."
Yeah.
So I mean, fire. I mean, that's like just how that wasn't a couple years.
I get it, but the Dolphins one was weird to me because he has been there for 3 years. Like McDaniels, you should have just hired your own defensive coordinator if that's what you really wanted. But the Vikings guy, I just think it was just like, man, you just are historically bad. Like you've been horrible this year for your defense. And I know it's a big switch from going from Mike Zimmer to a normal defense.
Yeah.
But still,
it's like you should be able to make that transition a little easier.
Yeah. But yeah, that I was just weird about those. And then who else? Titans OC is fired. Ravens fired their OC.
Yeah.
Which I think I think the Titans should hire that guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I think Tannehill's not there forever. You draft Malik.
No, I assume. Yeah.
You draft Malik Willis. That guy kind of made Lamar who Lamar is in an offensive scheme wise. Because you don't take it. You don't. How many times do we always say like the coach never fucking adapts to what he has? This guy fucking adapted to what he had. I feel like he can do that kind of thing with.
I think the offensive coordinator, I think he adapted to what he had, but then also kind of got let down by the general manager of like, he would still call pass. He has a tight end to throw to.
Oh, no, I get that 100%.
I feel like, people, Greg Roman.
Yeah.
I feel like people gave him a lot of shit of like,
he's
him in the, like, I'll run this offense.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, a receiver's got to get open, and we don't have one.
Yeah. And I think more of it, too, is like his running schemes are very nice, and you have a pretty nice running back, and Derrick, I don't know, it seems like a little fitting to me. I don't know. Who else was fired? A couple more, wasn't there?
Well, there's like 9 of them.
Yeah, top of my head. The Browns fired theirs and then hired one within a week. Oh, Jimmy Schwartz.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Just a lot of firing.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird.
Most of the time,
like Black Monday is more. It's more of a head coach thing as opposed to it's like
all the
coordinators.
All the coordinators are
fucking Matt Canada sticks on.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
It's just back college, these jet sweeps used to work fucking 10 years ago. So we'll keep on fucking doing it.
Fly sweeps with the fucking fullback.
Yeah. All right.
Like he's not the best Watt, so quit giving him the ball.
Yeah.
You already
paid the other Watt. Yeah. Like you don't need to keep him happy with this.
He's not the TJ of fullbacks, okay?
Yeah.
He's just mediocre. He's so mediocre, you had to draft Cam Hayward's brother to do the same job that he was supposed to do. I thought that one was weird too, that he was keeping a job.
That is such a weird thing too. Like on the coaching thing now, it's mostly thought about with head coaches, but you also, when you fire staffs, you still got to pay because those assistants have guaranteed contracts too, so you got to pay them.
Yeah.
But that was coming out of currently on the books because all coaches' salaries are guaranteed. Mm-hmm. On the books right now, the NFL as a whole owes $800 million to fired coaches.
Wow.
To pay those contracts out.
That is incredibly much.
And that kind of came out as they go into like their meetings and stuff because that was kind of a topic of, hey, like because they've kind of started their own bank too with that. Like, well, Broncos are going to use it, where you take that $150 million loan that you pay back, but not really. It's just kind of free money. It's like, we can't donate as much money to this if you guys are paying $800 million out and fired coaches.
Yeah. It's that's crazy.
I mean, Cliff Kingsbury signed a 5-year extension, got fired 3 months later.
Yeah.
I mean,
that one was and I guarantee that's probably why Steve Keim was also fired.
Yeah.
But it's like, he wasn't really that great.
No.
Before he signed this contract. I don't know.
He wasn't good in college.
No. He couldn't win with Patrick Mahomes in the Big 12.
It's like, well, he was, I guess the offensive coordinator at fucking USC for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And never did anything there.
Yeah, I don't know. And then that he was reported he just had a one-way ticket to Thailand and isn't coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
weird.
have a plan. I didn't know Thailand was a fucking vacation destination.
I didn't either.
Seems like I assume there's stuff to do there. I mean,
Thai stuff.
Yeah. Fucking kickboxing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I assume that I assume there's islands and shit.
Yeah.
Rich people shit.
Yeah. Rich people
I just like to be on an island and look at the ocean. Why?
Why? This is weird.
What are you doing over there? I just sit on the beach, drink Mai Tais, and look at the ocean.
And my hot girlfriend.
Okay. I mean, but to be open-ended, like you could do that for like 6 months? Or what? I mean,
what's your plan?
Feels like a fucking 4 or 5 day thing as opposed to, okay, I need to get back to.
Yeah. The Patriots, we're going to keep all the same staff, but we're just going to move them around to different spots and hire an actual offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
It's such a Belichick thing to do. Like, why he's
such a terrible fucking coach. The more this shit goes on,
it's like, this guy is a fucking turd. But it's like you hate people that have never like coached for you or with you or have any connection with you. It's so weird. So weird. Let's see.
Well, the one guy they were interviewing for the fucking offensive coordinator job, I want to say was a special teams coach from somewhere else.
Tight ends coach for the Titans, I believe. Or he was Rams. Tight end coach from the Rams is where he was from. Yeah, interviewing him from the offensive coordinator spot. He probably was one of their tight ends back in 2005.
Yeah.
I mean,
we really like this guy.
Yeah. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Well, your quarterback fucking sucks now for what you did this last year, to the point where you might have to cut him here in a couple of years because you're not going to re-sign him because he's terrible.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he's terrible.
Yeah. You haven't given him a chance.
I mean,
I honestly, unless he, burnt bridges or something, I'm really surprised like O'Brien's not back there. I think I'm more surprised that Alabama hadn't fired Bill O'Brien, let alone like
because he's been there too long.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of you get 2 years at Alabama. We kind of rehab you and then go, and we're on to the next.
And they've gotten worse since he's taken that job.
Yeah.
Offensively,
now granted, they don't have any receivers, which is weird too.
Weird for them. Yeah, but it's like, how are you not any better than
that? Is the weird thing, like on the Alabama side of it, of like, you don't even know who their receivers. They didn't really have one this year, and you don't know who they're going to be next year.
Yeah,
like there was no flashes.
And then with the whole Harbaugh staying at Michigan thing and kind of weirding out all the coaching interviews that way for the Broncos, I'm assuming. Now, I don't like a lot of reports saying, "Oh, is he just using the Denver as a leverage?" I don't really think that was or anything like that.
For the fact that he hadn't got a contract yet.
Yeah. I just think that he couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah.
Like from all the stuff I've read, like Denver's going to do their fucking homework. They're going to do a second round of interviews. They're not just going to have one round and be like, "This is our guy." And recruiting wise, he can't wait. Yeah,
Harbaugh he would have taken the Minnesota job, but they were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Of like.
They had to wait.
No, like if you either want me or you don't. Like I can't be here for 2 months.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, you can't hire me in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, that's the guy that I kind of wanted personally. But now
they're making that fucking Sean Payton push.
Oh,
I just don't know how you're going to get him. I don't know how you trade for him. You don't have anything to trade.
The only thing that we have to trade is we have the first round pick from the Niners that we traded Bradley Chubb for. That's the only,
and they might take that.
I don't know. But that's the only kind of leverage that we had because we don't have a first rounder next year either.
No, that would be it. Like, it was always going to be a mid to late round pick. No, they're not getting a top 10 pick for Sean Payton.
No,
I mean,
no.
So I guess they could do it, in that 28 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 32 if they want it all. Of like, hey, we're giving you a pick for a guy that's not going to coach for you.
Yeah, exactly. Just go ahead
or he's just going to wait and then you'll get nothing.
Uh-huh.
And they're also a team because it comes out that Sean Payton wants $20 million a year.
Mm-hmm. And they'll put
that owner doesn't. This is nothing.
Exactly. That's kind of pocket change for that guy.
What's he want? $20 billion?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk about that. I'm like, no, $20 million. Oh, what are we?
Yeah. What are we doing?
What are we talking about then? Why'd you even come to me?
Yeah. Just write the check.
But it sounds like that's gaining some steam of like Russell Wilson being on board with it.
Yeah. Which
you have to.
It makes sense.
It has to run through him.
Well, it makes sense because he wanted he waived his no trade clause for New Orleans.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably not waiving that now because he wanted to go with where Sean Payton was. So I mean, I get that makes a lot of sense, and we're not getting rid of him. His contract is way too big of a hit. So
you got 4 years left.
Yeah, so he'll be there, and
so I mean, they should be all in on that. Like,
yeah.
Because realistically, I mean, what's that 32nd pick getting you?
Nothing. We'd probably trade it anyway, and
trade back into the
get
second.
A couple more
if
second
it gets
round.
you a head coach that can, because you have some shit. I mean,
they're not.
You have
awful.
some shit to work. I mean, Russell just needs to not be shit.
Yeah, and those last two couple games, he actually kind of looked halfway like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
So. Yeah,
could be a good move.
Yeah, I don't know. The bad teams, I'm surprised haven't hired coaches yet. I'm surprised the Panthers and the Texans really haven't.
They want all the coordinators.
Yes.
From, that's one of those things too of like, it sucks the way they do it. Like yesterday, the Bengals offensive coordinator was interviewing for the Colts job. Of like, kind of a big game this week.
Yeah.
Not that, like an hour or 2 hour Zoom meeting means anything in that time of like, boy, seems like just a weird thing.
Yeah. I don't know how you can grasp somebody in a Zoom meeting. You know what I mean? There's a lot to be said about an in-person meeting to kind of get the feel of what this guy's actually like.
Well, that's one of those things, too, of like, hey, want this guy to lead our franchise? Let's make him stop doing his job for the most important game of their year.
Yeah, exactly.
Of like, okay.
Yeah.
What if he said, hey, look, I'm locked in and coaching. I'll get with you after our season's over.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make you feel okay?
Make you feel
look,
good,
like at least this guy's locked in.
Yeah,
of like,
but no, it wouldn't because they're like, well, fuck, he doesn't want to coach here. Yeah, we can't wait. Yeah, I didn't really get that one either. And then like D'Amico Ryans, he interviewed with Denver on Thursday. Dan Quinn, they interviewed him on Friday. Like the Colts are still waiting to interview Ryans and Dan Quinn. I think I don't think that they've done that.
That's one of those things too of like they talk about that. It's like, well, you can't just have them. These vacancies open till after the Super Bowl. It's like, why?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you have
you're
the
not
same...
allowed to fucking...
do anything
You're
anyway.
not allowed to fucking... The free agency isn't open.
As long as your GM as long as you have a GM, you're doing all the offseason shit anyway.
Yeah.
Your scouting guys are doing all of their work still, and they're... You know what I mean? So it's not like there's a huge process to be done. Like, they're doing this... Whoever the head coach, the scouting guys still do all the scouting shit.
Yeah.
They run through every fucking player that's available. They already know who the free agents are. Most people already know what free agent's going to re-sign or which one's going to come available. I mean...
The only team that it would make sense to have to do that would be the Bengals because they don't have a scouting department. Like, it is the coaches.
It is the coaches,
they need, we kind of need one now because we're not... We need to start watching this film on these college kids.
Yeah. And then Arizona hired their GM. So and the Titans hired their GM. So...
Yeah. I think there's a good chance I think he does end up in Denver.
Yeah, probably.
The
Arizona job is weird because I think you need I think it's almost the same thing with like a Russell. You need a guy with some clout there to be like, Kyler, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's one of those things too of like, I think the Kyler thing would keep him out of Arizona, even though, it's like, well, he liked him coming out. Was he going to shit on him coming out of the fucking draft?
Exactly.
I mean, he coaches in the end. Well, this guy's a piece of shit. I know he won the Heisman. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. What was he going to say?
Yeah, exactly. I honestly, like Dan Quinn to Arizona makes a lot of sense for me. He's used to the division.
Yeah.
He's kind of one of the guys who be like, no, this is kind of the way that we're going to do it. Like it, or I'll just kind of play somebody else.
Yeah, like the Sean Payton thing of like, I think his question about Kyler would be, hey, I mean, like these rumors, you can say it's bullshit, but things like that doesn't get put into your contract if it wasn't a concern.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, they just threw that in there for something, you know. It's like,
no, you're not prepared.
No. Something was fucking happening.
Yeah, you're not prepared.
And it's very obviously that you and the coach were fucking fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. And you and the players, like, there's not a reason that they want to trade DeAndre Hopkins other than the fact he doesn't like you or he doesn't want to play with you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fucking top 3 receiver. Let's get rid of him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Make our offense better.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he doesn't want to play with your spoiled little ass.
Yeah. Interested where he goes. I'm going to bet one of the things, though, is that fucking Green Bay we were in on it. We missed, though.
I think
because
there's two outside.
They're so close at getting all these fucking players. They just never do.
There's 2 outside the box places that I think I'd like to see DeAndre Hopkins go.
Yeah.
One is Pittsburgh. I think that would be fun. One, they don't have anybody to throw to.
No.
Like, your highest paid receiver is Deontay Johnson, and he didn't even score a touchdown this year. You have George Pickens, had a pretty solid rookie year with a rookie quarterback. Go get a DeAndre Hopkins, kind of give that guy a number 1 receiver. Deontay Johnson can go back to the slot. You have George Pickens out on the outside. Works. The next one, only because he had him in Houston, would be to the Titans. Just because the Vrabel connection with him when he was in Houston, it replaces the A.J. Brown aspect. I don't know.
Or he could just do like a 4 wide, 1 back and bring him to Cincinnati. I mean, that'd be something.
That'd be crazy.
Or if they can't re-sign, because I assume T. Higgins is ready to be signed now.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough one.
Was he a year before Jamar, or were they the same year? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, so like Jamar will be
T. Higgins was the COVID year, right? And then Jamar was the year after?
Something like that.
Okay.
Higgins was there for a year or 2.
I thought it was just a year. I thought it was just a
drafted
year. In the second round. Because I thought he came out with with CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy. I thought he was a part of that receiver class. Was like the COVID draft where
like they're all in that like can be extended. Like don't have to be, but
can be.
Like you don't have to extend them now, but they're for sure not going to play for you later if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Tyler Boyd was there. Because Tyler Boyd made a name for himself under Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Like he's like 7-8 years in. So
yeah.
The one thing, like with Hopkins, I don't know what his contract is if he has any say-so, because he ain't going to Pittsburgh.
No, probably no.
If he has a say-so, he's not going to a second year, because he's,
yes,
he's at the, hey, I played for fucking Houston and the Cardinals. Like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going here for a second-year quarterback to go fucking 9-8.
Yeah,
like, exactly. I'm going somewhere that has, like, fucking Aaron Rodgers, or somehow he'll end up in fucking Kansas City.
Yeah,
I mean, or Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Go play with Dayball and the Giants.
Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
You got to play fucking Danny Dimes now.
Yeah. And
talk
Saquon.
about the 2 New York teams of like Danny Dimes, like nobody knew, they got to pay him now because they didn't option his 5th year.
Mm-hmm.
The whole team seems to fucking love that guy.
Yeah, they do.
And then on the other side of the stadium, they fucking hate the guy that they have.
Yeah. Oh man, Brian Dayball's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
just the quick turnaround that he did with just a horrendous roster.
The bald fat guy with a goatee.
Yep,
drives a truck. All right,
awesome.
All in.
Love that guy. The highest paid receiver has had 1 catch this year.
Yeah,
that they spent just stupid money to pay for.
Which that goes for more of the system. Like he doesn't. I think that road was burned before Dable got there.
I think it was too.
Because, man, when he was in fucking Detroit he put up numbers. Mm-hmm. Like they overpaid, but not really with what he was putting out there.
No, not at all.
Time.
At the time, he's
putting up massive numbers in fucking Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and gave him the big contract, and then
yeah.
But it's crazy that they are where they are, just with that bad roster.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Good for them. Who wins this weekend? Who you got? Are you going to go pick out? You want to pick outright, or you want to pick spread?
We got to go with the spread.
You want to do the money line?
Fucking bitch boys.
I like the money line.
We can do both.
I know, I do both. Are you allowed to bet yet?
I'm going to have to go to a different fucking company. Or I got to come up with I got to make a new email like fucking.
I'll say, because WideSide Sports is up here again. Apparently we're doing the playoffs again.
Huh.
Yeah, it's popped up this week.
Well, obviously I won't have it done by the time you're needed.
What are you doing today?
I got to edit this fucking show to get it out with these picks because somebody's too good to fucking do it on a normal night.
Okay, first game doesn't start till 4:30 tonight. Thank God.
I got to come up with a new email. You know how long that fucking takes?
It doesn't take long at all.
What do you call it? Ass clapper.
See, you already came up
at
with
Gmail.
At Gmail.
But I put that out there, so it is probably going to get hacked.
Yeah. White Thunder. All right, so
Jerry White Rice.
First game today, Jags at Chiefs. The Jags are plus 9.5.
Give me the Jags and the 9.5 just because the fucking
Chiefs never cover.
I mean, now granted, they'll probably win by 30 now, but they never cover.
I know, and I want to go with the Chiefs. I just feel like they're just going to come out and just fucking rock the place. Only because Trevor Lawrence come out and said, it can't be any louder than Jacksonville. What? Like, after he said that, like Doug Peterson, coached in Kansas City for a couple years under Andy Reid, has got to be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, it's fucking loud there. Like, what are you talking about?
You don't understand how loud it is at the fucking national anthem.
Yeah, exactly.
To the point where it's jarring.
Yeah. It's not any better than this.
But that's a Kansas City wins the game, but I think Jacksonville keeps it within 9.5 just because for some reason. And saying that Kansas City at some point in time is going to be up 18.
Yeah. No.
But they're going to get back under that number.
Yeah. Night game tonight, Giants at Eagles.
Was you on the same boat as I was there?
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Oh, you're laying.
I am.
Laying 9.5.
I am laying 9.5 down. I think they win by 10.
Hope the guy didn't doink an extra point.
Yeah.
Fucking Cowboys. Jesus Christ.
Giants at Eagles. The Giants are plus 7.5.
Give me the Eagles to cover that. I think the wonderful world of the Giants is over. They've already been successful for the year.
Yeah.
Like Dable.
Yeah.
I think they've gotten to the point where they know what they got now.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. I think the Eagles cover. I think they win. There's too much firepower on that offense, and the only thing they got going for them is they didn't play last week.
Yep.
That, maybe a little rusty, I guess, but
that was one. But you got Jalen back that last week, and he was knocking a lot of rust off.
Oh yeah, he
didn't look great, and another week on that shoulder. So
yeah. All righty.
Oh boy.
Tomorrow at 3:00, the old Bengals at the Bills without half their offensive line. Plus 5.5. Yeah. Plus 5.5.
That is like when they played on that Monday night, super confident in the Bengals.
Yeah.
But like they've lost a lineman every fucking week now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of like, now we're back to what it was.
Yeah.
And then with when Eli Apple's your number one corner now, because Cheeto was awesome.
Yeah.
And the fucking way he got toasted last week on that fucking sluggo route of like, hey man, like this team hadn't been moving the ball at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
you single-handedly put it back in the game.
I'm gonna take the Bengals in the points because I don't think it's a blowout. I think it's a one-score game, even though the touchdown can get it. And probably, I mean, obviously, I believe in my heart of hearts that the Bengals will win this game. That offensive line, they couldn't move the fucking ball.
Yeah,
against Baltimore.
That's the other.
I mean, it got bad. It got bad.
It got real bad. And that's the bad part about Zach Taylor's like, when the run game's not there, he's like, I don't care. I'm not running it. Like, he just doesn't even try.
No. But I'm going to take the points just because.
Yeah.
I think it'll be.
I'll say this: the Bills have to feel the most pressure of any playoff team right now. They got all the hype. Josh Allen's got to feel the pressure now. Go back to the Monday night game. The Bengals were going to go up 14-3. I just wholeheartedly, before the horrific injury happened, they're going down and score a touchdown, go up 14-3.
The one thing for the Bengals, it's like the Bills, since Vaughn's not there, like they don't
They don't rush the passer a whole lot.
It's not great.
No.
Now, it doesn't take a lot now, but it's not like how the Titans were last year, where they they average like 4 to 5 sacks a game. I mean, it's not the Bills.
The only issue again with that one is like you got Ed Oliver and the inside pushing the. I mean, you got some guys, but not like it's not as quick. It happens over a course of time. This is a big stretch. I think the Bengals win the game.
I can't say that because I love it so much.
I do feel like I feel like Josh Allen fucks up, and I feel like Joe doesn't. He's
going to turn the ball over like that. That's why I was always going to be on the Bengals side of the points, is because Josh Allen's going to find a way to give you the ball.
Yeah, I do.
He does that.
Yeah, I feel like the Bengals win this game. I don't know. I just got that feeling. I feel like we talk about the it factor. Josh Allen's a hell of a fucking quarterback.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has it. I don't know if he has it. We don't know.
Hadn't done it yet. I mean, there's nothing I would love more than to be on Chiefs Twitter next week just talking about fucking Bengal.
Yeah.
It feels so good as a Bengals fan that it's been shitballed for 30 fucking years. That when you actually go into Chiefs Twitter, like there's when they talk about the Bengals, there's fear there.
Oh, yeah.
Of like their fan base. I'm like, fucking Bengals, you know?
Yeah, they know how to beat us.
To the point where it's awesome that a team that is supposed to be the fucking dynasty of the Chiefs are scared of the fucking Bengals. Because, we own you.
Exactly.
But
I do,
nice.
I do feel like the Bengals win the game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the Bengals with the 5.5. Night game. Only 6:30. Not a bad one for Sunday.
It's awesome.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I hate that the fucking Monday night game and then the Bengals being the Sunday night game and not being a blowout to where I had to fucking stuff.
I know.
And then I was late to work. I mean, not that it mattered. I was gonna if I went to bed at 9:00, I was gonna be late to work. There was no. They know what to do. They don't really need me. They don't need my thumb on them. Keep them busy.
Cowboys at the Niners. Cowboys are plus 3.5. Niners. I don't know why all the talking heads have been picking the fucking Cowboys. I think they get on this fucking slurp train of Dak, not realizing that he had the best game he's ever had in his life. I get it. The Buccaneers fucking suck. Yeah, they
do. It's a fucking high school team that he was playing against, but it's gotten into that. Oh boy, the way Dak's playing now. I was like. Hey, he still led the league in interceptions with 5 less games.
Yeah, and playing the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
I see Brock Purdy kind of having the same half he had against Seattle. A little nervous, little stuff like that. But again, you have so many weapons around you to make you so dangerous. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I don't think Dallas has enough firepower to stop that. And I don't think they have enough firepower offensively. Yeah, they're going to score.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but not to win the game.
Yeah. That's one of those ones where, it's like, hey, the Micah Parsons thing. Of like, it's great. Mike Parsons is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Great player.
It's tough to get after the quarterback if the quarterback doesn't have the ball.
Yeah. And he doesn't a lot.
Their run game is designed for you not to have a quarterback rush. That's just what it is.
Yep.
I mean, it's like,
yeah.
Get after the quarterback. Oh, well, yeah, Chris McCaffrey 20 yards down the field already because you're trying to get upfield to get to the fucking quarter. There's a lot playing in that of like they haven't seen a defense like this, which he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
But he's also not asked to go win the fucking game. Of like, hey, we're going to run the ball so well that your play action is going to be schemed out to catch George Kittle over the fucking middle 20 yards down the field because the safety had to suck up.
Yeah.
I mean... Yeah.
I just don't see the Cowboys win the game.
And I see the Cowboys I could see it getting away. Like I could see Dak's throwing 2 picks in this game.
Oh, for sure.
And one of them might go for a touchdown.
I'll say pick and I think strip sack.
Okay.
Pick and 2 turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
To
the point where I could see it getting away from them. And then a third pick because they're down and they're just slinging it.
Yeah. Yeah. By 10 or 14. Niners.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can. I'm with you on that one.
I just don't get all the... and I understand. It's like the Cowboys get all the love because your ratings go up on ESPN when you talk about the Cowboys because that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, no. I mean...
Yeah. They're just not.
They're okay.
They're not there.
They're good when they run the fucking ball.
And they have a nice two-headed monster. The people are saying like, you don't need Zeke. Put Pollard. Like, I think you need Zeke to make Pollard what he is.
The couple games that Zeke missed, Pollard fucking sucked.
Yeah. You need both. You need both. It's a
2 running back league.
Yeah, that's what it is. And the good teams have 2.
But
I mean,
I love all that fact of like, they say, well, the Niners haven't seen a defense like this. Well, neither the fuck of you. Because this Niners defense is fucking stupid.
It's scary as shit.
They got the best pass rusher in the league.
Yep.
And then probably the 4th best pass rusher in the league.
Yeah.
And none top 2 linebackers in the fucking league.
Yeah.
With one being instant Hall of Famer. I mean, Fred Warner is so good. Fucking good.
So good. So good.
Of like,
and now they have a couple good cover corners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty tough to what you're going to be able to do here. Man, they're good. And they don't blitz.
Because they don't have to.
They don't have to blitz.
They don't
I know
have
they
to.
do on, you're
going to throw one in there, but
their
blitz percentage is like the least in the fucking league.
God, it's so cool to not have to blitz, but still have fucking
wreak havoc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dak, he's always, I think he tries to leave too soon sometimes too, and it'll just get you in a big fucking hurry.
Yeah. So I was watching, what was it last week? I can't remember what game it was. But it is there's only like not many quarterbacks that can leave the pocket backwards. And it's kind of more of a Patrick Mahomes thing, but he runs backwards and then throws one up. And But that's also not good because you can see, because the Bengals shut that down. Like, hey, we want you to exit backwards because you're not making these stupid passes on us. Dak is a bail out the backside of the pocket guy. And that just doesn't work in the NFL.
No.
You got to step out, and then if you exit the pocket, it's usually inside of your tackle.
Yep.
Because that's the safe place.
At a diagonal.
That's the safe place to go. And when he gets it going sideways, it's like, okay, you're rolling out. Now you're 15 yards back of that. Now
you have Bosa
now
coming
that
down
10-yard pass is a fucking 35-yard pass, and these guys are faster than you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because your ankle was backwards last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it getting ugly for the Cowboys. Like, and, it'd be wrong, but like there is 0 ways in my mind of how the Cowboys could beat the 49ers.
Purdy breaks his leg.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Still, maybe not.
It's still,
if you just put Debo back there and run a fucking wildcat.
It would be,
It would have to be like the first 5 passes Purdy throws is all for fucking picks. It had of like, first of all, you got to prove that they even have to throw it, which is.
If you watch the Cowboys defense play, they play differently against good teams and against bad teams.
Yeah.
Last week, they were so aggressive because they knew the Buccaneers sucked.
Yeah.
They're not going to be as aggressive right off the bat.
No.
You can't be.
Because you're going to get
torched.
dinged.
Exactly. You're going to get torched.
There's 3 guys that can take it from the house from 80. And the only one that can't do it is the second best tight end in the league just because he's just not fast enough. Like, he's going to get 50.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But he's just not going to get 80.
Yeah, and the only reason he's not the best tight end in the league is because they don't scheme for him like the Chiefs scheme for Travis Kelce.
Purdy does. He got like 6 fucking touchdowns since he took over. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's 0 chance for the Cowboys, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is great.
I don't
particularly like the Cowboys or their fans.
No. They're just horrible people for the most part. Like, you have a lot of confidence for nothing.
Yeah, not since the 90s.
It's like people that fucking beat their chest and chant SEC.
Yeah.
It's like, you're fucking Kentucky. Like, you don't play into this.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, we're going to have the number 1 quarterback. Well, he's a piece of shit that eats mayonnaise in his coffee. That's real.
Is it real?
Puts mayonnaise in his coffee.
Oh, he's dead. I hope he dies.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't like coffee, so.
Yeah, if he just squirted the mayonnaise in his mouth, you'd be all right.
Okay,
fucking do,
Take a bite of a raw hot dog afterwards.
Put mayonnaise in my Red Bull. But yeah, I put mayonnaise in his coffee. I mean, how much more of a basic white can you be? I mean, really?
How much more of a Kentuckian can you be?
I don't imagine that he's even from there.
No, probably not, but.
That was the other one because obviously he's a transfer there from Penn State.
Yeah.
I think he came in against Ohio State once, threw a touchdown pass or something.
Yeah.
So you hang your hat on that.
Yeah.
But the people are saying like, well, he left, they didn't want to bench their starting quarterback at Penn State for him full time because the other guy was the leader of the team of like, well, that goes to tell you that he's not any good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you one thing. They're going to play who the best fucking player is.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, he's the leader of the team. Would still be the leader of the team. Fuck Kenny Guyton at Ohio State was the leader of the team. Third string quarterback.
Exactly.
So, I mean.
Yeah. That is, shut up.
Yeah.
They're special teams captains, for Christ's sake.
McSorley, like, what?
Yeah. McSorley.
That's the guy you couldn't beat. You're the number one pick and you couldn't beat out Trace McSorley?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not even in the league anymore.
Jesus.
He might be. I think with the Cardinals. But still, I think so.
Well, yeah, because they're down to 9 fucking quarterbacks. I mean, that's the only reason I know that fucking Colt McCoy's still it's like, fuck, he's still in the league?
Yeah, I know.
I thought he was just an analyst for the Bighorn Network. That's not what it's called.
Not what it's called. It's funny, though.
Actually, I think
Longhorn Network.
I think it went under.
I think it did, too. The Bighorn.
It's an old male porn network. Bighorn.
Bighorn.
All right. You got anything else?
No.
Okay.
WideSide.